Hey everyone, Steven here, and today I'm playing my first game of the 2.5 patch that's just been released by Relic. I'm really keen to try this patch, and part of the reason why I've loaded up as the British forces is I feel they were the faction in 1v1 at least that was the most vulnerable to blobbing based strategies, whether it was from DAC Panzer Grenadiers just pushing really aggressively, but even flamethrower pioneers backed with grenadiers that could merge and gain position quite readily, and just keeping up that tempo on the front lines. So I feel like I want to test the patch with this faction to see how much I am impacted by those changes. I did do a few tests in cheat mods, and from what I can tell, I can knock off a couple of models against a blobber that approaches me, which is how I typically play. I'll sit in green cover, wait for them to approach me, kill a few models, then retreat and just rely on healing and to increase a manpower drain. So looking at the patch, I honestly think it's a buff towards my playstyle. That cautious but aggressive approach and just trying to contain my opponent in until I see favorable engagements, and then I break out of cover and seize the opportunity. I think that's going to get rewarded this patch, and also mortars were buffed, so when I saw mortars being buffed, I was like, hey, I'm all for that. So I'm just going to move into the center now. You can hear there is a vehicle. It's coming into the center. I'm just going to jump straight into that church to accommodate for that deviate or that movement. He's got pioneers. Now, one thing to notice with DAC, the 250 half-track call-ins have been modified. So there's no longer a Panzerjäger call-in, which means a Humber timing rush is more difficult for a DAC player to account for. Okay. He's pushing here, so I'm just going to back up and sit in this green cover. And I am suspicious that he's going to push my cutoff here. So I'm going to grab the fuel in the south. I'm going to grab his cutoff. I'm going to move in place to defend my own cutoff. I'm content just to waste time there. That's A-okay. Alright, I've got a side flank there. I'm cutting him off. Alright, we're going to hit the pioneers that are out of position. Just use green cover to my advantage. He stopped capping. My pioneers, my engineers should get there in time to stop the cap. Oh, I just missed out, but that's fine. I forced the retreat. Push, push, push. Jump in there. He's cut off as well. So this impacts him more than it impacts me. Retreat. I've got it connected. I'll also go for healing. I'm going to go for my commando support section strategy as well. I think it will work better now against DAC. And I'm just going to swing these squads around to hit his cutoff, or to hit his retreat path. I've got the med tent coming into effect, so I ain't concerned here at all. He can't stay there. He has to move. Otherwise, it's going to be a prompt takeout. And this should go down because I do have a flank here. Oh, no, he might have just got the armor upgrade. That might have just saved his bum. I think he did. Okay, good. Well played by him, if that's the case. All right, I want to start teching next, and I might get a mortar. I reckon he's going to... Because he hasn't got any Panzer Grenadiers. My suspicion is he's going to go for the... Oh, actually, I think he... No, I never cut him off. He's still connected by that route. No, that's a mistake on my behalf. But yeah, he's going to go for the Panzer Grenadier less playstyle. Panzer Grenadiers did have a slight nerf. They're no longer able to shoot on the move as effectively. And yeah, you can't... You can now call in Panzer Pioneers or a 250 half-track with the Panzer Pioneers, or with the... What do you call them? An MG34. So that's something to be mindful of. I'm just going to form a defensive position here now. We'll start mortaring this position. He does have a flamer. So I'm going to have to hop out. and hop back in before he takes it. get into that house as well. Oh, he actually didn't retreat. That's high risk, high reward. We'll go heal up.
We're losing a munitions point.
All right. Go in and out. Actually, no, I'm just going to do a retreat.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
All right. I will lose my fuel here, but so be it. I've got the fuel to get the Humber, and then we'll go on the counterattack. He's going to try heal that assault grenadier squad, so I want to mitigate that. But even just by hitting an attack ground command there with my mortar should stop it.
We're losing a fuel point to enemy action.
I will get one mine down.
Commander, paradrops have the green light.
I'll cap it from this side just in case that flame pioneer comes back into the middle. And then put pressure on these assault grenadiers.
Humber armored car.
All right, Humber goes to the south. Now, I also suspect he doesn't have the munitions for mines. Oh no, he might have. Either way, I'm in his retreat path here. This squad's been a bit greedy. It's overextended. Oh. Okay, 8 rad. Alright, I did not expect that.
Our supply line's broken. We have sectors
There you got it.
out there.
Oh, that was well played by him. So I'll have to go on the retreat here. Mortar's probably the wrong decision in this game, but that's okay. I was expecting a play based around the MG calling potentially, so I'm just going to sit in this green cover. I'm not going to stay there because it also means I'm slightly overextended. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, let's get this anti-tank gun in my retreat path.
We've lost a sector. Looks like we got here in the nick of time. 6-pounder anti-tank gun ready. What you got for us? Ship those horses. We're now in Stuart light tanks.
Oh, they can hit the air? Oh no, it's the that's right, that was change. I think that's a good change, being able to hit paratroopers drop squads. Alright, we'll go protect this cutoff and bring the anti-tank gun across. I think he'll come across here next. We'll get an LMG. And I'll get Stuarts out next. I do want to get this house as well, just so he doesn't have the vision.
Boots on your lazy shits. Capture point to take.
And the Stuarts a good choice here because I like Stuarts against 8 rads. They
Commander, we've got Paras with somewhere to be.
they fulfill the role well. Now I've got all my upgrades. I'll just put down a mine.
Lead on, eyes open, guns up. We're taking that position.
Present and accounted for, sir. Corporal, take the lead. Out we go. Commandos, here.
I'm not going to venture out until I get my Stuart.
sector is in enemy control.
Is that smoke?
Come on, crew.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
My steward is coming.
Is under enemy fire.
Oh, he juked me.
We just lost an anti-tank gun. Stuart's light tank, tracked and ready.
Get to your orders.
Is this an ambush?
One of our anti-tank guns has been destroyed. We have a surplus of command points, Commander.
Oh, he stole it. So it wasn't an ambush, he was just a bit distracted, I think. I want to put pressure on him before he recruits that anti-tank gun.
Damnation. The sector's in
And now that
enemy
I've killed that
hands.
8-rad, I can also go for commandos relatively safely here.
Little stroll into Jerry's line.
All the way to the cutoff. Mortar can cap the rear. I'm just going to stop here, stay still on the cutoff, and provide my guys with some green cover.
What's the story?
And whilst I'm staying still, he'll also do the passive repair.
Commandos beginning their
That's really good.
Taking fire.
And I can get some triple VP drain in as well. Commandos are backed up by commandos. He'll push counter push onto this side for sure. Is there cover in this area?
How do? Let's move. Don't wander off. Ready for orders.
Commander, we've lost a sector to the enemy.
I'm going to put these guys on hold fire. I'm going to stay by the cemetery.
How do? Commandos here.
Yeah, great. Perfect ambush. Let's go.
These bodies are getting too comfortable. Push them back. Extra fight for your life.
Perfect. All right, smoke it.
The lads are ready to drop. A victory point is being
Oh,
overrun.
you got a 7 mentor. Let's back up. I'll just get nice and repaired. I might, because he's got the 7 mentor, I'm going to rebuild that anti-tank gun.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
Machine gun. One of hit us. Get those legs through there.
All right. I should be able to evade that.
Get to it.
Yep, perfect. Get him continuing to self-repair. I'll get my mortar in this bottleneck there. And let's build up another ambush point. I should get sweepers for the north as well. And I need to get infantry training at this point. Because I am going into infantry heavy army composition now. And if I can punish him for it, I'll be better off. I'm just going to
Weapon and crew
put smoke
on the
down.
field.
I'm not actually going to push into there because I want to fully reinforce this squad. I'll push into it once I am safe to do so, but at present it is not the time. So yeah, stewards can't break down these walls anymore. I'm pretty sure. I'll just go test it. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, so that's good to know. His 8 rads can't do it either, so...
Shut it. Complain when we can.
The enemy has claimed a sector.
Okay, everything's on this side. My guess is that he's gonna be lobbing a bit to try work his way back into this. I had to have the lead at this point. After that
Training is underway,
manpower
Commander.
drain I inflicted. Oh, he's got detection though because of the sweeper. So that's effective by him. I'm just going to back it up. There is a good strafe. That's actually a really good strafe.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
Because it splits the map in half.
Commandos here.
I don't think it hit my anti-tank gun. Yep, it didn't, so he hasn't seen that yet. So I can burst him down there. Ooh, he's been building a few mines, hasn't he?
We're not fucking midship.
Alright. Is that a mortar half-track? It is. Alright, I'm just going to work back into the center. Go, go, go. Ooh, that's worth the strafe.
We have command points available.
And I'll do a smoke drop.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
Yeah, let's go. I'm going to keep that anti-tank gun in the fight. And I'll get a flank on this. And then I'll just continue the Stuart across to the side. And kill the mortar half-track. I probably will lose my anti-tank on here, but it doesn't matter. And that's it. GG.
Pass the word down the
All right.
line.
Good first game.
Is
I
ours.
was behind, and then I managed to come back. I think part of it was because of the mistake that he did with that 8-rad. I think he was focusing on just stealing my anti-tank gun. But I do feel like I got good value out of my infantry sections. The decision to push up and be really aggressive there and use my Stuart as green cover, have the Commandos in ambush. I think that was the game-winning maneuver with what occurred there. And I made that decision really quick, which allowed me to get into a formidable position. Nice. Oh, there's a stats. There's his stats. And there's my stats. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.